Hi fellow movie buffs, I'm glad you came to Movie World channel. Today, I prepared another selection for fans of disaster movies. 3 parts already on my channel. This is the 4th. I plan to shoot one more. In this part, you're waiting for volcanoes, earthquakes, tornadoes, and incredible space flights. Give me a like, and I'll get started. Let's go!
2044, The Space Elevator Crisis.
My God.
2058, Lunar Fall Crisis. 2075, the Jupiter Gravitational Pull Crisis. 2078, the Solar Helium Flash Crisis.
The first movie in my top list is Liu Lang Dikyu 2, released in 2023. In 100 years, the Sun will be a red giant that threatens to engulf the Earth. Beyond, renamed the United Earth Government, takes on an unprecedented project. According to it, it is necessary to build thousands of ion engines that will be able to push the Earth outside the solar system and find a new star. However, the project has fierce opponents. A group of people believe that the only possibility of salvation is a program in which the human mind will be digitized. Attempting to move the planet would only destroy the remaining resources. The confrontation between the two sides leads to a schism that threatens more chaos.
Is never weakness.
Second today, Jan de Bont's movie, Twister. This is one of my favorite hurricane movies if you haven't seen it for whatever reason. Be sure to check it out. The narrative centers on the tornado-addicted garden couple, Blonde Joe and Flashy Bill, who don't have all is not well on the family relationship front.
Funnel getting thicker! It's moving fast! Coming towards you, Joe!
In her early childhood, Jo survived a terrible hurricane in which her father died before her eyes, swept away by a tornado whirlwind. Since then, tornadoes have become practically her race on theater, which was the reason for the spouses' rift. After a long separation, Bill returns home to finally sign the remaining divorce papers. Here he learns that his former team, headed by Jo, has managed to build the Dorothy apparatus he once invented to study tornadoes from the inside. Bill decides to stay another day to take part in the tests. Next up today is the Norwegian movie drama Skjelvet. It's been 3 years since experienced and prescient geologist Christian Acord survived a devastating tsunami and saved many people, including his family. But the memory of those who died and the inner devastation and horror have broken Christian. He separated from his ex-wife and children, withdrawing into himself. He is forced to leave his voluntary recluse on the eve of a new disaster. After learning of a mysterious accident in a tunnel, Christian guesses that there has been an underground tremor, a precursor to an earthquake. This is not new for Oslo. In 1904, the city has already experienced a similar disaster. Only now it will be many times more dangerous. Faced with widespread mistrust, Christian again fights nature itself for the lives of his loved ones.
Oh my God.
Oh
no. Next on today's top list is the movie Dante's Peak, starring Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton. Volcanologist Harry Dalton, who lost his wife during a volcanic eruption, goes to Dante's Peak, a small town located on the northwest coast, in order to do some routine work there to study the seismic situation. The scientist immediately detects alarming signs of an impending catastrophe that threatens to bring about the end of the world. The government pays no attention to his dire warnings, and only the mayor of the town of Dante's Peak, Rachel Wendo, with whom he has an affair, realizes the horror of the situation and rushes to his aid. And finally the movie, which was released in 1997, Volcano. An earthquake in the middle of the city arouses the suspicions of the local authorities. Mike Rourke, a specialist in emergency situations, arrives to find out what's going on. During the inspection of the sewer, in which several workers died, Mike himself barely stays alive. Towards him bursts out streams of hot air. Only one more day, and the irreparable will be accomplished. Before he can make any decisions about the safety of the residents, Mike is right in his worst guesses. Under Los Angeles woke up volcano, and now the whole city is now step by step covered with red-hot lava. I hope that from today's selection you at least something you have not watched. If so, then I tried not in vain and deserve your like. The next selection will be about disaster movies on the water, in the sea or ocean, or maybe even underwater. Click all the right buttons to not miss the next installment. See you in the world of movies.